We are live.
Hello. Calling to order the Design Review Board meeting for the Village of East Hampton on Tuesday, April 6th. And first order of business is reviewing the minutes of the previous meeting on March 16th of 2021. Does anybody have any comments or revisions?
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay.
Okay. Could I ask for a motion to approve the minutes from last week's meeting or
I'll
March
make a motion.
in a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
All in favor?
All in favor? Thank you. First order of business is the project at 21 Newtown Lane. Is anybody here on behalf of the applicant?
Mr. Ratteni is here.
Okay. And this is the carport, is that correct?
Good.
Behind-
That's
Good
correct.
morning. Good
Oh,
morning.
Good morning.
Jesus.
Good morning, Cheryl. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be back.
Oh, are we on?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Kristen already did the minutes, so you're on the
Oh, okay.
first item.
Great. Thank you. The first item is project at 21 Newtown Lane. Is the applicant present?
I am. Yes.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Hello.
Can you just describe the project?
It's simply a carport, which I'm sure all of you have seen somewhere along the way. It's not a permanent structure in any way. It is securely fastened to prevent any issues. It's a carport that I put there. It's two private parking spaces behind one of my properties, which is going to serve the needs of my tenant during the day, as well as both myself and another apartment tenant, which I have in the village currently. And we park there in the evenings. In addition to that, which may be of interest to the village, is that there's an electric car charging station there, as I'm expecting a new car next week, which is a hybrid, primarily electric. So somewhat for my own use, but also one of the tenants there has an electric car, so we're going to share that, which I thought is a nice amenity. And again, it serves the needs of two apartments that are in the village, which over the previous years with Billy Hajic, the village is encouraging these types of things. So I think it's going a little bit of a way to make the village a little bit more livable and so on and so forth, and bring some vitality. It is completely non-visible, if that's the right term. I don't know if that's invisible, I guess, from any place on the street. It can't be seen anywhere. And it is tucked again in a corner of a building that has no practical, viewpoints from anywhere other than when you're in that back parking lot, which is owned by I own that section. The majority of the lot is owned by the LA Tahari people. And all the various buildings have easements to go back there. There's about 3 or 4 of us that share the parking lot back there.
Okay.
That's the extent of it.
Okay. Do I have any input from Billy Hajic? Or are you with us, Billy?
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
My only question, is there any lighting or anything associated with the structure?
No.
Okay,
There is
that's
not.
my only question.
Yeah, and just one other thing, which may or may not be relevant. We also color coordinated the to the building, which is the stucco color of the building, which is sort of like a sandy color. So it's a very non-obtrusive color, if you want to use that term.
Yeah.
So it's no longer the aluminum color. The pictures show it as aluminum. You guys have painted it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I did look at it, and it's sort of, you really, it just blends in with the area. You could hardly notice it behind your building.
I feel that way. Yeah.
Right. Any other input from any of the board members?
I guess it's hardly to be seen. So.
Will there be any other purpose for this besides just parking cars?
Absolutely not. It's a, you know, as we all know, parking is an issue in our village, and it's a wonderful amenity that has been, I'm trying to think of the right word, has been a nice little perk, let's say, for the tenants that I've had in that property over the years. And again, as well, I have lived now in the village for about 8 years now, and recently converted another space to that. So it's a wonderful amenity that keeps a car out of the lot and in a safe and secure place. And just, you know, that's the sole purpose of it.
Okay. Any other comments?
No.
Excuse me.
I
Cheryl?
mean, as if it's,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Well, as long as it blends in, and it'll fit behind the building, I
Mhm.
guess I'll go along with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. As if, you know, it's not visible from any public area, you know, I think I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Can I have a motion then
I'll make a motion.
to approve?
Yes.
Do I
Want
have
to make a
second?
motion?
Okay. Do I have a
I'll
second?
second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And thank you. This will go to the building department.
Yes,
And,
they asked for a simple plan, and they just want me to file it so that they know it's
Right.
done correctly and installed properly and all those sort of
Okay.
things. Interestingly enough, the company that manufactures this is a pre-manufactured product. They actually go geographically in the country and check for wind and situations and so on and so forth, because you can imagine in a field it might be an issue. Where it is, it's tucked in a corner. It's protected by a building on two of the sides, and there's another building just to the right of it. So it's effectively in a little, you know, cubby hole, if you want to call
Yeah.
it that. So
I looked at it
it's a
also, and
non-issue. Yeah.
I thought of hurricane, and then I thought, you know what, in this particular situation, I said we would have to consider maybe an F5 tornado to swoop down and then pull it out. But other than that,
Let's not go on wood on that one. We've had enough issues. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone.
If I could just
You're
add
welcome. Have a
hey,
nice
Tom
day.
Creato, Building Inspector, hello everyone. If I could just add a comment that, although it's a nice idea and it's a good amenity, et cetera, we just like to procedurally not put the cart before the horse, just generally. I know you're seeking forgiveness, but it's always nice to speak to us and we'll guide you. I know you didn't realize that, Bob. But I just want to go on
have
record as saying
with
that.
everything I've had going on, I throw myself at the mercy of the court.
No,
I think you know me
understood. I just
long
want to go
enough
on record as
that
saying.
I don't typically do that, but I completely let it slip my mind. I'll be honest with you.
Well, just
I never
as
thought of
code
that.
enforcement, that's our job, so I just want to
But
say
that's why
that.
we're here.
I'm not for or against it.
Yeah, I understand. And I'll file the paperwork with you this probably today or tomorrow, Tom. Thank you.
Understood. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you very much.
The next item on the agenda is the Gucci lighting, and is the applicant present? Here. Anybody for the Gucci lighting? Okay, it seems to be a simple change. Whereas they are going to use the fixtures that we all have a spec sheet. Does everybody have that spec sheet?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it appears that they're just stating the E65 7-watt LED 3000K light fixture, which is really just the bulbs.
Mhm.
Any comments on this?
I think it's a pretty nondescript fixture that's not gonna
Yeah,
stand out, and it like seems like it's fine.
yeah.
It
Okay.
seems less, was their first model a black one? Or I don't recall.
I think, yeah, there was a black,
It was
Yeah.
black.
awning.
Yeah, I feel like this is a little less obtrusive and nicer.
I think it'll blend in more with the painting of the building, so it probably is innocuous. You will not really notice it.
Mhm.
And the 7-watt bulb, really, the 7-watt LED is in the warm range, and I didn't really see any difference, much of a difference. Do I have any inputs from Billy or anybody? Yeah.
Oh, I noticed the lighting is minimum. So we're sign, I guess, will be backlit. So I think that'll look pretty good.
Yeah, right. It's a little bit of a change, but the change, I think, is a good change. And
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. And do I have a motion to approve, or
I'll motion to approve. Make it.
do I have a second?
We'll second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Great, thank you. The next item is the 66 Newtown Lane, the gallery there. Tables and chairs, they came before us, I believe, July 7th of last year. And is the applicant present?
I'm here.
Oh, hi, good morning.
Hi.
Can
Morning.
you just describe what we're doing again?
Yes, so it's going to be the exact same request as last July. At the gallery, we'd like to request to put one table in the front of the building and one in the back. And this will be used solely for team meetings to commence. So we can speak in a different space than inside the gallery. And the table is small, and we're aware of the guidelines of having to take it in at night. And I think the hours to utilization were 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., not blocking entrances, exits, or fire lanes. We're aware of all of these limitations, and we'll continue to follow them for this year.
Okay. Okay, any, excuse me, are there any questions? This is exactly the same application we had a year ago. And it will just continue the same chairs and tables, front and rear.
Yes.
And do I have any comments?
On the drawing, you have two different tables. I guess
Yes,
the one that
the-
goes in the rear, it shows three tables in the
No,
drawing.
there's
You're gonna have-
one in the back and one in the front, and they are two different tables. The one in the front is a wooden table that's a circular, a little bit larger, and then the one in the back is a very small white table.
Looks like a wooden table.
In the front.
That goes in the front.
Yes.
I see.
Oh.
So I think we had approved that last July because of COVID, and, we still have COVID here. And
Yeah.
so, as long as the village is still allowing any outdoor seating, I guess we need to check with that. I don't know, Billy, if you know whether those COVID related, acceptance, like if we're extending those.
I think the outdoor seating, well, that's really for dining, the seating that's being allowed right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's valid through May, I believe it's valid through May. But the village is contemplating legislation to permit an annual outdoor dining permit. So this is just for, seating. I think it's convenient seating. So,
Okay.
Yeah, no food to be served.
No,
Is that correct?
that's
No,
correct.
it's a gallery.
Yeah.
So I think that what we should do is just pass this along for another year, another summer, and review it. And with the laws that Billy just described, things will either change, and we could review this again next year.
I agree.
Okay. Any other questions or comments from the panel? Okay, then may I have a motion to approve, or?
Well, I'll make a motion.
And do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. And all in favor?
Aye.
I don't know if everybody has heard, but today is Beth Baldwin's last day with the Village. She has been great to work with and has great knowledge of municipal law. I'm sure all of you join me in wishing her well in her new association. Beth, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
It's been a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
You've
Beth.
been
We wish you the
been a great
best.
board. Thank you.
Yes, thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you. And with that, may I have a motion to, any other questions, Pam, or anybody?
Nope.
Anything? Okay, with this, may I make a motion to adjourn? Is there a second? May I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Okay,
A
do I
second.
have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, thank you all, and have a
you.
great week.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.